be a big star. There's nothing here for me, so I gotta move back. And I'm getting on the road and won't never look back. Hey, I got a dream.
Guys, this is our episode of Rhythm and Wine. I have with me Fable the Cannon. Oh my God, it's so good to finally meet you and just sit down with you. Like, you've just been so booked and busy. Like,
I've been doing a lot. Now, the pleasure's mine. Thanks for having me, first and foremost.
Thanks.
But I've been, the Hood Scholar mixtape just dropped, so I've been doing some promo with that. Just a couple of shows here and there, video shoots, radio appearances. Just staying busy, making sure I promote.
Where are you from?
I'm originally born in Cambridge, Maryland. I grew up and became like a man in Philadelphia, back and forth between both of them. Just sort of gave me my Hood Scholar like persona. But originally, I'm from Cambridge. I became myself in West Philadelphia.
Who are your influences? How did you get started in hip hop? Like, who really introduced you to this game?
Well, what you mean by introduce? Are you talking about my first artist or who really introduced me to hip hop?
Both.
My first artist that I fell in love with was the Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay.
Wu-Tang Clan was surreal. Like, in the 36 Chambers, the Triumph video. The first person who put me on the hip hop, I had to say, was my cousins. My older cousin Germ, Freaky, my Uncle Bum. They the ones, because they more so like lived the hip hop lifestyle. I would have to say I owe my rap career to life in itself, because like my father was shot and killed when I was like 4 or 5 months old. So, growing up in the environments that I grew up in with a single parent mother, it was just things that, she couldn't teach me because she's just not a man. And the man that was supposed to teach me how to be a man couldn't because he wasn't there. So I learned it through different ways. I say all that to basically say, as a child, you hold when you're in a situation like that, as a young black man, you hold a lot of stuff in. And it got to a point where the only way I could really express how I feel without even confusing myself was to rap. You know what I mean? With my mother being like, well, she later became a teacher. With my mother in school for education and all that, she made sure I knew my ABCs, could write my name and all that before I even started kindergarten. So I kind of had a head start. So since a child, I would always write words on paper. But as life progressed and situations got more vivid, I just found my only way of really expressing myself so I don't go crazy and lose my mind. It's just rap. So I owe rap and my whole becoming to it to just life and stuff.
To a more political stance, how do you feel about Kanye and Trump? Like, meeting with Trump and the whole "Make America Great Again" stand. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, just in case my opinions sound ignorant or whatever the case may be, because I don't really tap into the whole political scene of things. Like, even with hip hop, I really just kind of, shy away from that. But with his first allegation, I thought Kanye. Let me say this first. I love College Dropout Kanye. All right, let me just say that first. I thought Kanye was wilding when he jumped out and he said, what was that statement he said on TMZ? Slavery was a choice.
Right.
My nigga, slavery was not a choice, bro. It was that or death. That ain't too much of a choice. Him, standing behind Trump. My opinion is I feel like he being puppetized. I don't know by who or for what, but maybe that's really his. Maybe that's really how he actually feels.
Going into that, with the Super Bowl, with everyone, I guess the African American artists kind of pulling out, do you feel as though you being an African American artist, if you were asked to, be in the Super Bowl, would you still perform?
Perform at the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yes. Now, let's be real, all right?
Okay.
Because in your craft and in your possession, or in your profession, excuse me, there's certain milestones you hit. You know what I mean? So as a rap artist, it might be, my first time on TV, or my first time on the radio. Then it steps to, my first record deal. And it might step to, my first album, my first gold record, a platinum record, whatever. The Super Bowl, to perform at the Super Bowl means you somebody. We're not talking about just hip hop at this point. The Super Bowl is arguably our biggest national holiday. If people want to really be technical, let's think about it. People throw parties, no matter what race you are. Even in today's day, with everything that's going on, you're watching football. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you tapping into a bigger market. What the Super Bowl set records for the most people tune into television like every year, right? Like for that year. So yes, I'm going to perform at the Super Bowl. I'm going to get my exposure. I'm going to meet that milestone, and I'm going to cut my check at the end of the day. Do I agree with the fact that Colin Kaepernick is not in the NFL right now? No, because it's not 32 quarterbacks in the league right now better than Kaepernick. Clearly, the only reason he don't have a job in his profession is a political standpoint. You know what I'm saying? So do I agree with that? No. Am I going to perform at the Super Bowl? Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So with Cardi B, so allegedly her and Meek Mills are coming up with a song. And how do you feel with her allegedly not writing her own rhymes? As you being a rapper, and do you write your own rhymes?
Yes, first and foremost, I write my own rhymes. No, I'm not going to recite it if I didn't write it. That's a fact. That's just the era of hip hop I come from that captivated me. That's the rule. That's like an underlying rule. Like, if you didn't write it, don't recite it. Cardi B, do I feel as though Cardi B, is allegedly, if she did have somebody else write her rhymes, you know what? The way that hip hop is going now, no, I wouldn't even knock it, because I was upset when I found out Drake didn't write his own rhymes. And then, people actually criticized the people who pointed Drake out for that. So I say all of that to just basically say, apparently that's accepted in today's, hip hop world. If it's better for your career and you deem it appropriate to do it, then that's a decision you'll make that I respect. So, especially with her being a female artist, not to take anything from a female artist or to say that they less, legible or whatever the case may be, not to take anything from them, but as a female artist or a male artist, if you just deem that appropriate to do it, then much respect to you. I'm never doing that. I'm never doing that. I wouldn't respect myself as an artist. My personal opinion, I would feel like I'm lying to my fans. You know what I'm saying? For whether it's 1 or 1 million of them, I feel like I'm lying to you. So if you rocking with me enough to be my fan, I'm gonna give you 100% me every time. If I'm saying something that somebody else wrote, even if it's about me, this is somebody's perception of me. This is their reality of me. This is not me. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't do it. Much respect to you.
So my next question for you is, how do you feel about freestyling? And before I get into that, my idea of freestyling is basically somebody say, let's freestyle, and you just go off the dome. It's like right then and there. But a lot of times artists, like I know I saw Stefflon Don, she's saying that this was a freestyle, and she's reading off the paper, spitting rhymes, and I'm like, but if that's not a freestyle, if it's not free, right. If you just wrote that down, because in my opinion, that's what all songs are. Right. You write them down, or supposed to write your songs down, you put them over a beat, and you make your money off of that, but that's not a freestyle. So can you explain to me, or help me understand, what's a freestyle?
Alright, so, yeah, I can. What you're speaking in reference to is freestyle rap.
Okay.
A freestyle is a certain type of a song, too. So when you say, you throw out a topic or you throw in a beat and you just come off the top, that's freestyle rap. That's what I represent, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I more so respect. Not to say I don't respect a freestyle, but freestyle rap is more so, like I said, showing your skill set, showing, how many different boundaries can you break with these words and how much sense can you make with them off the fly but still make them rhyme, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you're talking in reference to when you say a free off the top. What a freestyle is in today's day and age, you got like different types of, different forms of tracks. So you got skits, you got songs, you got these different things that make a song, like verses, bridges, and choruses, and hooks and stuff like that. But long story short, in today's day and age, you can have an artist that might drop a whole track and it's not one hook on it. At that point in time, that track is now considered a freestyle because of the fact that it does not have a hook, it does not have a bridge, it's just one straight verse straight through. So that's now considered to be, quote unquote, a freestyle, even though we know it's not because you wrote it. So technically, it's no way it can be a freestyle if it was premeditated. Right. But the type of track that it will be referred to as is a freestyle.
So you can freestyle?
Yeah,
off the freestyle rap?
Yeah, I can freestyle.
Okay, so can you give us a little freestyle?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, so I'm going to give you a topic. any topic, and you're going to be able to do it.
Yeah, I should be able to pull that off.
You should be?
I should be.
All right, so the topic is breast cancer. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So let's go ahead and give us a freestyle on breast cancer.
Hey.
Cannon. Yo. I said, hey yo. I represent a land of the drive-bys. It always taught a youngin' keep your eyes wide. G's on the block and they was blowing on the la-la. I thought I was the man when I fought my first set of tatas. And now I still love them. I'm aware of breast cancer, what you pray to think. You see me mine, so I'm wearing pink. It's all live, I ain't never lost no family from it. But I pray for you if you lost some family from it. Cause see, we gotta know things that's a threat in us. Things that's a threat to us. So why they disrespecting us? No, we gotta stay up on it and stay enlightened. And this is stuff that I'm reciting, I ain't never writing. This is freestyle, all about knowing your worth, knowing what's up top. Know you get hurt, it play up top. I stumbled over the words, I still brought it back. Breast cancer awareness, still serious as heart attacks. Check me out, and I'ma bring the Carter back. I'm nothing like Nino Brown, I still thought of that. New Jack City, got my new jacks with me for the 2 up top. You know, 2 racks, quickly, this is me. Doing my thing, way before I picked up mics. Yeah, they knew what my name was, it's fatal. You should really go and just put up in your mind. You gotta love the titties, still put them in your grind.
Wow. That was dope.
That was light. I'm sorry.
That was like, what? I mean, like, you legit just did it.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to think about. I was trying not to cuss, you know what I mean? But no, it was, you know, it's just a little exercise. How about at least, well, no, really all throughout the day I'm doing it. But how about at least 2 hours a day, 1 hour when I wake up and once before I go to sleep for an hour. I really do like do a lyrical exercise.
Right.
You know?
Speaking of the beat, that beat was brought to you by JT's Music, so please check him out below. You should see his contact information. So again, if you would like to get that beat or any other beat that he can make, just contact him at JT's Music. So we're gonna go ahead and continue with the interview. So what's next with your career? I know you got your new freestyle out and your mixtape coming out. Like, what's
you know what? What's next with my career is really like locking in and tying into my whole marketing aspect, like making sure. I feel as though my problem has never really been the product at all. I feel like my problem has been getting the product to the masses. You know, within my not ethical but like economical means. From like what I have right now, how can I maximize my output? So you know, the next step is really just tying into like social media marketing, hard promo, you know, getting back down to like just the muscle of everything, from flyers in the stores, riding around with the tapes out the trunk, just, you know, social media promo, just digital distribution.
Have you ever did the whole mixtape in the trunk though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like selling tapes or CDs?
Like CDs.
Okay, because I'm like, you couldn't have been doing tapes now.
I bought a couple tapes out the trunk though.
Okay.
Real. Check me out on 52nd Street, 52nd and Market. I done bought a lot of tapes out the trunk. But anyway, you know, my very first tape was called Fatal Attraction Volume 1. I dropped it right before I went to college at UMBS. Then I dropped another one at UMBS called Warning Shot. Both of them, I moved right out the trunk. It was like units, you know what I'm saying? I was selling them for like $3 a CD.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I wasn't really making a big profit, but what I was getting back, I was putting back into the booth, making sure I could make it a consistent thing. Like, even if I don't see nothing but a 50-cent profit off this CD sale, at least I know I made back something to put back in and invest as well.
Any performances coming up soon?
Yeah, I got November the 3rd at Bar 23 in Cambridge, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a little lituation. Make sure you pull up if you're on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. As far as performances go, I don't really have too many lined up now. What I've been doing here lately is just lining up the video shoots for the singles off of the Hood Scholar mixtape. Make sure you go get that available exclusively at Spinrilla. From start to finish, like skit for skit, song for song, track for track, it's like a very complete project. It's my latest project, but if I can say it's the one I'm most proud of, I put a lot of time, like thought into this one. So, you know, free download for you. Hard copies coming soon, fresh out the trunk. You know how we do, man. We take it back to the essence, man. You know, but yeah, get up on that. Stay tuned. We got the Hood Scholar Freestyle official video already.
Bun stuffing no mix. Me and Cloudy tryna tote splits. In the kitchen spitting dope shit. Every bar nigga wrote piff. Cereal bowls and some grilled cheese. Don't tell me y'all ain't from the field, please. Hundreds and fifties and real cheese. Same as that Glock where they deal keys. Feel ease. Tough times never last for long. I must grind till my gas is long. I'm the greatest alive since gas is gone. I sting niggas. Bustin' nigga. This how I feel to be a king, nigga. Don't know when I'm moving, I don't bring niggas. I'm a match lit made in the brain, nigga. This cannon. Caper. What's up?
And how can our subscribers find you if they want to, you know, get at you with your music and at you?
Fatal the cannon and everything.
We just want to wish you luck. Well, not even luck. We want to wish you favor over your career. Guys, thank you for watching. This is my first episode of Rhythm and Wine. If you are an artist, a musician, a producer, and you would like to be on our show, please email us at interviews@ArabiaAskedYou.com to like, subscribe, and share this video. And thank you for watching.